Welcome to the grand finale of the PSL Season 2. 11 teams, 10 players per team, and 3 months of qualifiers boil down to 1 day of team selection where 5 players per team were chosen to represent.
Because just like chess, there are a lot of life lessons you can learn.
Weeks of training and strategizing, all for the finale in Goa. In the last 4 days, we have seen rivalry.
I don't care how scared or whatever he may be, I won't excuse him.
Friendships, intensity, camaraderie, passion, dedication, and opportunity. It's all come down to today, the finals, where the champions of Season 2 will be crowned.
The finale will be one event only, a Texas Hold'em tournament with 11 stacks for each of the 11 teams, with 6 stacks on one table and 5 stacks on the other table.
And the size of the stack is the number of the PSL points accumulated by these teams over the last 4 days. Once 2 teams bust, we will have a final table of 9 teams, which will eventually play down to a champion.
3 players per team are nominated to play the grand finale in rotation in any order. Once the money bubble bursts, that is, only 3 teams are left, then 2 players per team will sit together, taking joint decisions.
And for the final heads up, all 3 players will sit at the table, collectively deciding their course of play.
3rd position will stand to win 90 lakhs. 2nd position will win 1.2 CR. And the champions will take away 2 crores. Oh my
Mega
God.
money.
Right then, let's have a look at the final nominations of PSL Season 2. These players carried their hopes of their teams and their owners to become champions of PSL Season 2. The Delton Royale is abuzz with excitement. The Grandmaster, Vishwanathan Anand, has arrived as well. Let the finale commence.
And here we go. Poker Sports League Season 2. Main event, final day, the finale, the big one. All the hard work, all the effort, all the training boils down to this one tournament. It's make or break, Sam.
Yeah, it's all going down tonight on board the Delton Royale in Goa. And he's all in now. He's going to get looked up by Chennai and the Ace-3, and he's going to find out he's actually in very good shape. So here we go. The first Adder 52 all-in moment of the final day. Well, the flop's good. Jack, Jack, 9. They've just got to avoid the ace or a 9 on the turn. There's a 3. From staging a possible comeback, and there it is. The 4 seals the deal.
Congratulations to the bluffers. They really needed that. After a shaky season, they'll feel good to get some chips. But the most decorated hand right now on this table is Ace-Jack offsuit on the button for the Gujarat Falcons. The button will usually be opening more often than not with no action behind, and you're always going to give it credit for not being as strong as it actually is. This time, Ace-Jack, a monster.
So go nuts, re-raising with the ace-9. No reason not to think they've got the best hand anyway. Yeah, this time not, and yeah, they've come to a collective decision. It's the right decision, and it just goes to show, you know, the difference between a regular one-on-one or a game of poker where there's just one of you making the decision. Once you've got those minds working together, you know, that key word, mind sport, you've got all those minds working together and they come to a calculated, clear decision, and it's the right decision.
I gotta say, I could use a few extra minds whenever I'm playing poker. I sometimes see those big hands get a little too excited. It would be great for someone to just tell me, you know what, think about what you're doing.
Yeah, Gujarat Falcons absolutely loving it.
And now moving straight along, we're going to be looking at the under bullets again in another hand. This could get them back or this could get them right out. It's a dramatic hand.
Yeah, we were just talking about them, and they find themselves all in again with ace-9 against queen-8 of diamonds, and on the turn, drawing dead. And just like that, in dramatic fashion, they've gone from the top of the leaderboard to out the door. First team out.
Heartbreaking as second in chip lead Andhra Bullets are the first ones to bust out. Goes to prove that you can't get comfortable on this table because someone will outthink you. Who would have thought that the Andhra Bullets would be the first ones to get busted out? Well, there's 10 more teams to go. Who will be eliminated next?
Going nuts from the small blind. Less than 20 big blinds. He's got king 10. A very strong hand in a heads-up situation.
Oh, you're asking the wrong person, Sam. I would have panicked and run away by now.
And so we're going to see he's made the call. He's made the call. And we're going to have an Adder 52 all-in moment with the going nuts at risk. Let's see a flop. And the flop, here it comes. It's queen 10-7. And just like that, going nuts have taken the lead. It changes nothing. Disappointment setting in. He's conceded to the 200,000.
Only an ace to fade, otherwise he goes to the bottom of the pack, and here comes the river.
The river! It's a 3! It's another 3! And it's run out in the favour of the Go Nuts, and they're right back in the game with a big stack.
And as we've said many times over this tournament, the Going Nuts are going nuts. You can hear them.
Pocket 3s. All in for 262,000 from the small blind. I'm definitely going to look for a better spot to get my money in. You know, you're always suspicious of a player like Abhishek. You know he's up to all sorts of tricks.
It's interesting, Abhishek Goendy himself, he likes to say trust the process.
There it is, he's made the call.
He's made the call.
It's down to a flip again, and it's another Adder 52 all-in moment. And it's the king 10 against the 3s, and this is a great flop for the 3s. They've gone from being 50-50 to a 70% favourite. Queen 4-5. Let's see the turn. It's another queen. This opens some counterfeit possibilities. They've got to avoid a 4, a 5, a king, or a 10 to double up. And the river's a 10!
Break.
The river's a 10, and the Punjab Bluffers on the brink of a huge double up.
Many, many lessons learned for the next season. They'll come back stronger next year, I'm quite sure of that. But the grand finale is far from over. The final table of 9 teams is now decided. This is what it all comes down to. Let's head straight to all the action.
All in hand.
Against the ace king of Going Nuts. They've both got a king.
And each other's out.
Turn.
And each other's out. So Mumbai Anchors looking for a 9 or an ace. Otherwise, they're going to be out in 9th place. It's a massive river card. Can Going Nuts survive?
It's a queen.
It's a queen on the end.
They will not. And there we go. First elimination on the final table. Mumbai Anchors finishing second last year. And look at this lineup on this final table right now. Romit Advani, Martin Jacobson, Kanishka Samant, Kevin McPhee, Gerald Karlik, Aditya Sushant. It's a crazy. It's a lion's den.
Yeah, and speaking of the lion's den, who's going to fall prey to the aces of Rajasthan Tilters, the mother of all poker hands, and Bengaluru Warriors are going to be in big trouble here, because with 177,000 left, they're all in, leading us to another Adder 52 all-in moment.
The Tilters, they're doing the little signature tilt dance.
Yeah, and they're in a world of pain here, and on that deuce 5 jack.
Only running queens.
Running queens or running straight, they're 2%, and it's all over.
That's it. That's the time to pick up aces, and that's the time for the aces to hold.
Yeah, the 6 of spades.
Warriors, give them a round of
Nothing they
applause.
can do.
This is such exciting stuff. The Chennai Thalaivas, Delhi Panthers, Goa Nuts, Gujarat Falcons, Kolkata Kings, Pune Sharks and the Rajasthan Tilters are still in the fight for the championship. PSL Season 2 winners will be decided soon. Let's head straight to the floor.
More action now moving forward. It's the Delhi Panthers, defending champions, who have raised all in with pocket sevens, and it looks like Gujarat Falcons with ace queen are going to make the call there. Delhi Panthers at risk. This is the time to use your one time, Martin. You didn't use it during the World Series. Now is the time.
Falcons.
Yes, well, you know, this is one-time world champion Martin Jakobsen. He's representing the Delhi Panthers. He's got sevens against ace queen, and there's an ace on the floor.
3-10.
Yep, needs a 7 to stay alive. Otherwise, it's all over, and they will go home in 8th place.
Desperate times for Delhi Panthers. That's a 9 of hearts pills on the turn. They've got one more shot.
Can they get it?
Let's see the river.
The odds are against them, and that works out in favor of the Gujarat Falcons. They take a massive stack boost. And here we go now. Kolkata Kings under the gun folds. Ace King for the Gujarat Falcons, who will be getting this all in the middle at some point.
Yeah, they'll just have to see if anyone's got a hand to contest them.
They do. The Nuts have the jacks.
And there it is. Very little thought about that. They're straight in. And just like that, the chips are in the middle. Ace King for Gujarat Falcons against Goa Nuts. This could be a huge turning point for the Goa Nuts.
The base topper ramping up the Falcons to get behind their team man and the run out. Dylan Lunde looking calm and composed.
And that's a lovely flop for the Jacks. 4-4-3, they're still ahead. Same outs. Ace or king and the 2 of spades.
Now it's opened a little bit of the door. A couple of outs added, except for the spades, of course.
Let's see the river. They need an ace, a king, a 5. There isn't a spade. There's an ace.
For a second there, Sam, I thought it was going to be heartbreak, but then it is a 1-card flush. The Jacks stay ahead.
Alan Lau, 2-time Asia Player of the Year, looking to stay alive.
2 cards in the deck.
He needs to spike one of the last 2 10s. It's not going to happen.
And the Falcons are back.
And there we go. Celebrations for the Falcons. They move up.
Very exciting final
The Pune
table.
Sharks, the underdogs, the dramatic story of their journey is over. They go home, 5 people left. This is it. This is the big time now. Bobby Zhang with ace-10 for the Chennai Thalaivas, coming out with a big bet there. And Sri Harsha, Captain GTO, what's he going to have? This is going to be dangerous. Sri Harsha not needing to use any of those calculations anymore, because Pocket Kings means only one thing at this stage. Sri Harsha asking.
Crucial.
Sri Harsha asking for a chip count, makes the 3-bet. Bobby ships it all in straight away, and a snap call, of course, from Rajasthan.
So this is a massive pot, and you know, maybe a misstep from Bobby there, but he felt like Rajasthan was playing back at him, and now we've gone to get another adder 52 all-in moment.
This is the biggest pot of the tournament.
And it's a massive one at that. The crowd are going absolutely wild.
Okay, let's see the flop.
Chennai need an ace, and there are only 3 of them in the deck.
And the flops no help. 9-3-2. Chennai still looking for an ace.
We're running straight, but that's going to be hard to come by.
Opening turn.
Is it 2?
And now an ace and an ace only.
Ace alone to save Bobby and Chennai.
And the river. It's a queen. And we'll
Queen, the queen
my
of
God,
diamonds.
that is that. We are down to 4. We are on now the official biggest bubble in Indian poker history.
Now Gujarat Falcons going to bet, but how much is the question?
It's a really large bet.
That's a huge bet. I don't like
Giannis
this.
Konstas really thinking that.
And
But he does get paid off with the aces. I think, you know, that's a quick call by Rajasthan, maybe hyped up from that run of good fortune. Could have taken another minute or so to think about that. And you could just feel the tension here. At any moment, any hand could be that defining hand where the bubble finally bursts and the players breathe that sigh of relief as they get finally into the money. And so Go Nuts opening the action with a raise from the button with ace-10.
I cannot even imagine what's going through their minds right now. We're talking about a 90 lakh bubble right now. That is absolutely amazing.
This is absolutely insane money we're talking about here. And look at this. What a move by Calcutta Kings. King 3. I mean, I
don't think he realizes it's a 90 lakh bubble.
Does he know we're right on the bubble? I mean, this is an insane move. Is he expecting Kevin to fold? Kevin makes the call, and just like that, Calcutta Kings are on the verge of bubbling the biggest event in Indian poker history. One card to come.
One out.
Burn and turn for the bubble. Bam! It's the 4 of hearts. And with that, the players are in the money. Calcutta Kings, he's going to look back on that hand for months, maybe years to come. What an opportunity. He's thrown it away right at the end. And look at that, Kevin McPhee into the arms of the Goa Nuts. The atmosphere is electric. They're all in the money.
And now the Chennai Thalaivas and Kolkata Kings exit the grand finale. We are down to the largest money bubble in Indian poker history. The top 3 teams will be paid out 90 lakhs for the third position, 1.2 crores for the second position, and 2 crores for the champions. Now it's down to the tilters, Falcons and Nuts to go for glory or go home. The grind continues. We'll be right back after a very short break. Don't go anywhere.